Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a thrift with me, my very first thrift with me. I typically go to the thrift store about 2 to 3 times a week, which may seem like a lot for some of you, but I definitely find that thrifting often is the key to finding those gems because they tend to go pretty quickly. Today I'm going to try and focus on home decor because I really want to spruce up my kitchen, find some things that make it look a little lighter and fun since it doesn't get a ton of natural light. So yeah, it should be a really fun, exciting day. I'm gonna get changed now out of this sweatshirt, but do you love my sweatshirt? I got this for $1 at community thrift store in the Mission here in San Francisco. I think it's so funny because it's obviously not authentic, but I just thought it was a really funny sweatshirt. It was $1. It's great. So I'm gonna get changed now, then let's get going. Alright, so I'm out of the house. I did end up grabbing a jacket and then also changing my shoes because I decided to walk to the thrift store today. And I'm so glad I did. It's such a beautiful day out. It's like sunset. Everything's kind of pink, golden hour. So I'll insert some clips of what I'm seeing around town. Everyone, welcome back. I have the most amazing haul for you. Okay, let's talk about it. I obviously didn't get that much footage in the store. I need to get better at Thrift with Me's. It was like dark outside, they were closing soon, there was a lot going on. So definitely the next one will have a lot more like in-store footage. But I scored so majorly and I just really want to share it all with you guys. I have accumulated a few other like big pieces over the past week that I'm also going to include. Anyway, let's jump into the haul. So as you guys saw at the beginning of the video, this started as like a kitchen decor haul and it quickly evolved in scope. There was just so much that I had to bring it home with me. So I guess I will start with the kitchen stuff and then we can get into the other things. So the first thing is this beautiful copper ice bucket. I thought this was an amazing piece to have as like a pop of metal in my kitchen. I think it'll go really nicely with like any holiday decor that I have, which I will definitely be doing a holiday decorate with me thrifting edition and a holiday gift guide thrifting edition, so stay tuned for those videos. But I thought this was just great, like a really great accent piece for, you know, year round just to have in my kitchen. It's very like wood and tan color, so I wanted something that was like a little flashier because that's definitely my style while still being boho. It still has the tag, So this tag is, it says craftware. It's just, you know, your standard ice bucket, just like a white interior. Really, really looking forward to using this piece. Next, I found some adorable espresso mugs, or espresso cups. I was looking for something that looked great, maybe not your standard espresso cup, and these are freaking amazing. So they actually, on the bottom, they say Buffalo China 1824. They have this like porcelain like cup with the gold trim all the way around, and then it sits in this like silver little cup holder. I have a set of 6. I just thought these were amazing, and a beautiful vintage piece. This was $10 for the set, but I also think I got these from the community thrift store, and it was 20% off on Mondays. So this was like $8 for a set of 6. Amazing. This is a vintage China jug, and it is just absolutely gorgeous. It was $5.99. It's really great quality, and I just think this is such a beautiful piece. Like I said, my kitchen is very like tan and light wood colors, and so I think blue really balances that out. Like a good cool tone color is gonna add some balance to the room, stop it from looking so yellow all the time. So I'm definitely looking for more like blue accents. Speaking of blue accents, I'll talk about some of the trays that I found now. So I was looking for like a ladle rest and didn't really find any that spoke to me. And then I found this piece here, which is like this blue porcelain. I think it's originally supposed to be a garlic grater, and I've tried it as a garlic grater, and it's just, I'd rather press garlic, but it has these divots here that make it a perfect ladle rest. Like I can just put the spoon right on there and it just rests perfectly. So really excited about this. This was 99 cents. Then I have this crystal tray, which I was looking for something to put our soaps in. We have like dish soap, hand soap, and our sponge. And I was looking for something that would just kind of like bring them all together instead of it being all scattered on the countertop. So this is beautiful. It's like a really thick glass, and it has this little scalloping on the edge, which I think is a really beautiful little touch. So really excited about this little tray. And lastly, for the trays, I picked up this wooden kind of, I guess, box tray. I don't know what you would call it. It has like a little rope handle here, and I think this was originally like a woodworking piece. It has someone's signature on the bottom. Nice and like simple and farmhouse looking, and it just adds like kind of like a grounded element to my kitchen, which I think is really nice. So I'm gonna put like salt and pepper, olive oil, vinegar, that kind of stuff. Next, I have this wooden bread box. So we had like a bunch of, I'm just trying to like organize the kitchen. There's a lot going on. There are like things floating around the countertop, so I'm trying to like consolidate, and one of those things was just fresh bread. We love to have fresh bread in the house, and you know, back in the day when I was a kid, we had a bread box, and I don't know what happened to bread boxes. But anyway, so this is actually originally from Target. It's a threshold piece. It still had the tag. It was brand new. Opens up. Oh, look, some bread. So it just opens up like this and conceals the bread. A wood piece that adds some earthiness to my kitchen, which is great, and it's really practical. And then the last kitchen item, which is actually plugged in, so I'll just insert some footage of it now, is my toaster. It's like a toaster oven, which is amazing. And don't be afraid of using buying electronics from the thrift store. I know the Goodwill in my area specifically lets you return electronics within 3 days if they don't work. So it was like very new. I brought it home, I sanitized it, and it works perfectly. I just feel like there's so much waste in this world, and electronic waste is like at the top of like harmful waste for the planet. So we should really be trying to reuse that as much as possible. Don't shy away from buying electronics at the store. There are so many pieces, from cameras and cords and like blenders and coffee makers, and it's all like a material that can be so easily sanitized and cleaned. So like it's not like you're buying a wool jacket that is going to be hard to wash. You're buying a piece of metal and or plastic that can just be wiped down or rinsed or washed, etc. So definitely look at the electronics section. So speaking of electronics, that'll take me into a few other pieces that I've bought recently. I'm gonna insert footage of them because they're both plugged in as well. The first is an amazing crystal salt lamp that I found at the thrift store. It was $5.99, and when you plug it in, it changes colors. It is just such a beautiful addition to our room. I love crystals. I've definitely been on a crystal journey and collecting more. The other electronic item I bought was a floor lamp, and I've been looking for a floor lamp for so long. I've been scouring Facebook Marketplace, and there were some beautiful ones that were just out of my price range. I really wanted to find something like under $40. I found an amazing vintage floor lamp. It has a like a glass shade, which I'd never seen before. I love the way it looks. It's just such a beautiful vintage piece. I'm so happy about that. Now, speaking of crystals, guys, this was such an amazing find. I found these two crystal bookends. I mean, are you kidding me? Look at that. Leave a comment below if you know what kind of crystal this is, because I've Googled it, but I'm not totally sure, and I'd really like to know what I have in my home. But these are just, they're heavy. These are just, I mean, wow, they're just amazing. I kept the tag on to show you guys. They were $2.99 each. I feel like I could have found these for like easily $100 at Anthropologie, and they weigh a ton. They're definitely real crystal. The top is polished, but the inside is completely raw. I'm so happy. I just like, again, adding to my crystal collection is making me really excited. A little bit of glam, but earthiness at the same time. I'm really happy with these. All right, so moving on to vases. This is the first one. It's a smaller one. I feel like I saw something like this on Pinterest, and I thought it was a really beautiful shape. It has, I don't know if you can tell, but it has like this ribbed texture to it. I put a sprig of eucalyptus, which I already had in it. I feel like it looks beautiful and minimal. It had, oh yeah, it has a vintage Sears tag on it. I love that we can call Sears vintage, but it's beautiful. The wood tones are, or it's not wood, but the tones are just gorgeous. Next, I got a rather large vase. It's also incredibly heavy, so excuse me while I make an ugly face picking this up. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. I mean, are you kidding me? This is the most beautiful vase I have ever seen. It's like, I mean, do you hear that? It's like a huge, very thick blue glass vase. I don't know if anyone out there watches Carrie Rad, but she did a home tour and she had a vase kind of like this with pampas grass like in front of a mirror, and it just looked so elegant and so beautiful, and I really want to do that. I just need to get some pampas grass. I put it in my cart, and four people in the store came up to me and were like gushing over it. One guy even asked if he was like, are you really gonna take it home? Can I like take it off your hands? I was like, no way. I'm definitely gonna buy it. Yeah, the tag. So it was $9.99, which is incredible. Like, I think this could be $150 from like Anthropologie or CB2. It's just so beautiful. I hope you guys can get a good look at it. I don't feel like it fits in my room because it's really large. So I don't know where I'm gonna put it yet. This is my problem. I just love collecting things and I have nowhere to put them. And lastly, this is such an amazing find. I found two huge, I think they're 26-inch Pottery Barn pillows. Also, Carrie Rad has these pillows in her house. But I think they're so beautiful. And let me show you. I actually accidentally washed the tag, so it looks a little janky, but the tag was still on the pillow. The insert, the feather insert is $26 and for one, and the sham is $79.50. Are you kidding me? Like, I don't know why. But I got these for $9.99 each, so there's two. I'm looking at another one over there on my bed. So happy to have found some large pillows that I can like prop up against when I'm reading or watching a movie. And these are just gorgeous, super boho. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So that is everything. Thank you so much for watching this all the way to the end. If you're still with me, I know it was long, but it was a really good week of thrifting. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Also subscribe and stay tuned for those two holiday videos that I mentioned. I'm really excited to bring you both the Decorate With Me Thrift Edition and a thrifted gift guide, which I think will be really useful for all of you who are starting to shop for your loved ones. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time. Bye.